Good morning, everyone. So the last video I had said I was going to create a drawing of a hybrid human half mermaid, or another animal, which is really great because it falls into the category of how I write my book, creating a fantasy like creatures in the past of folklore and different kinds of cultures. I would have to say the siren for Starbucks is a mermaid logo, and that's that is the character that they signify for their business. And there's other characters, Disneyland, of course, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, icons. I mean, they represent the company, all right, in terms of leadership roles in the cartoon world. And anyways, I'm gonna grab my iPad Pro here and show you exactly how I created this. This is a mermaid. My gosh, hold on. Sorry, my dog was barking. Anyways, here is the siren that I created, a mermaid half. And I wanted to say that I use this, the technique that I used was, of course, my lollipop technique with the the guidelines and the circle and then the joints and all that. So let's watch it really quickly. So yeah, I developed the circle lollipop technique, and then I used, the guidelines and created the body this way, and definitely the face. And then I showed you how to use a couple of techniques in Procreate to create the, placing some parts of the eye socket into place, and then erasing all the guidelines, and then coming up with the swirls of hair. Hair to me is always a challenge, but the tail was also a challenge because, I had to figure in where the kneecaps were going. So you really do have to configure like the anatomical structure of a human, and then place it into the tail, and then create, subsoil surfaces for the scales of the tail of a fish, and what kind of facial parts of the face that you could work on. It's not 100% what I wanted, but at least this is a draft in a detailed design where I could use it for vector graphics, and then just use some of it as things that I could fix. And this is just element that I would like to use to create a pose and the feeling and the emotions and the the textures and the feel and the look of the siren, of the mermaid, in a very creative way. Maybe I'll use this for the Pride of Hawaii, or just as a art piece to sell online, as something that I could use for revenue. It's something that I create off the path of Enviro Babies, Pride of Hawaii, Pandyland, and Sakura. So this could be an offshoot, like many things that Dr. Seuss did. He did a lot of people know this, but a lot of people know that he was very political in his earlier years, before he became that beloved artist, illustrator, and author for the educational system. So he was very vocal and visual in terms of political art, and I'm not going to post the links here because it is political, but at your own discretion you can look up a lot of the things that even Walt Disney did politically, and offshoots of Disneyland that happened way before they became famous. So anyways, also I wanted to share with you that I did go to a couple of places this weekend to get supplies, art supplies. I went to DAISO, a Japanese store here in San Diego. We got a couple of them here in central San Diego as well as South Bay areas. And so they have so many things that are very affordable. And when you think about Daiso, you think about like $1, $5, $10. It could be up to like, yeah, you know, $10. But here are some of the art supplies that I carry in my lovely Tokidoki coffee bean collaboration. This is so amazing. I love this. It's basically a pencil box, but you could also use it as a bento box to carry your lunch and all that. But so neighbors, we're gonna go to a really cool spot to get some art supplies, and this spot is very famous in Japan. So we're gonna look at some really cute pens, pencils, paper, journals, and all of that good stuff and more. All right, bye. I just want to go really quickly. I got this at Daiso. Oh, and also there's another store, Tokyo Central, which has all Japanese items, but it's a little more expensive there. So Daiso was a lot less expensive and affordable. So I got this pencil sharpener, and I went through the aisles, and I'll show you here. I'll add those clips into this this recording. This manual pencil sharpener, because I do need one when I have meetings or if I'm just out and about. It is a pencil sharpener that you crank it to, I guess you can, what is this? Oh, this is for the waste. You just open this up and then the waste pops out. But I guess you stick it in here and it sharpens the pencil really well. I do tend to use more mechanical, but when it comes to like say pencils, I do love pencils too, because I do have a pencil set here now that has, again, all kinds of numbers that represent the lead here. So many different. I'm just gonna grab one that needs sharpening, and as you can see, I have a manual sharpener here and a white eraser here, and then a small little sketch pad. So this is just meant for, like, you know, drawing when you're at the park or, you know, on break or whatever. Let's look at the difference between a manual sharpener, and of course this is going to be very messy. So yeah, yeah, look at that. Doesn't contain it. Gotta be near a trash can, but it doesn't really sharpen it all that well unless you really crank it in the tip. Press hard on the tip. There you go. Let's see how this one sharpens. So I've opened the little hatch there, and it does contain all of the little, it's like a little crank here to show how much you can sharpen it, I guess. So you've got, you know, you can do really thick pencils or really thin. So I guess number one, let's see, I don't even know where does it, number one, where is, okay, number one goes right there, and let's see, I guess, yeah, that is the smallest. So oh, okay, that's good. I think this is worth it. It's got a little window there to share which what the thickness of the pencil is. So that is worth it. Now I've got a mess here. Great. And then you close it up, and then you can put it in your little pencil box here. And my pencil box is really full. Okay, next I do have, let me pause this. I do have a pencil sharpener, larger, but in my color. That one was green. Let's see if, oh my goodness. Okay, this pencil sharpener is manual, and it is smaller. It is cute. So it's got this little cranky thing like the old school kind. And let's see, I could put this in there and then hold it with one hand, and then, all right, yeah, it contains all the trash down there. And then it's got this little crank, I guess, to, if you really want it tighter for small, wow, for smaller pencils, or you can tighten it up so it'll hold. Okay, let's see. Tighten it up so you can hold, and then, I guess, let's see. Does it lock in? No. I don't think it works that way. Not quite. Or maybe this just closes it so it won't, the trash won't come out. I'm not sure what that is for. But that's interesting. And then it's got a little drawer here to throw away all your trash. Okay, that's great. That's cute. But that's a little large for my bag. But I'll put it on my little desktop, my little art cart over there, my art cart. All right, the next one is more pencils. I got this pencil, a red pencil. These 6B pencils, 4B, and this one has 2B. Since I've got a red pencil, oh, that's cool. Pieces. Red pencil, is it really red? Ooh, let's just try it. Don't know why, but it's a red pencil, and it's got it's called Kitaboshi red pencils, 9352. So they're all identical. Red pencils. Yay! I also got, sorry, let me turn it this way. I also got, so cute. Look at this. This is so cute. Unique puzzle eraser. Oh my god, just for the kicks. Just for the kicks. This cute little eraser, and it's got the Japanese sweets. And it looks like that one, I forget what it is. Is it not takoyaki? I'm not sure what it's called, but it's got that fish that's got the red bean paste in it. And then you've got this, on the skewer, you have these strawberries that are covered in sugar. And then a matcha green tea. So that's a cute, I don't think I'm going to use this to erase anything. Probably just gonna display them in my art cart or my shelf. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it. Let's see, what else did I get? I got more pencils, and sewing things. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if I can break out the other. Oh, a ruler that does a right angle. See that joint right there? It'll do right angles, 45 degrees, 35 degrees, whatever you want. And I think this is really important for, you know, even school age kids. So yeah, this is really great. Let's see. I got tape. Yep, they got tape there. They got everything. Let me see. What else did I get? Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, so I got these also at DAISO. They are the cute fountain pens in green and red. And I think that you could change the ink on these, refill them with different colors. You don't have to stick to red and green. Let's see. Is that all I got? Yes, that is basically all that I got there in terms of artwork. I did get these sewing needles that I'm going to use for hand sewing. It's got like a little hook one right here, curved, and then the huge needles. And I've seen these so many on Facebook ads. I had to get one because it was cheaper. I think they're like $9 on Amazon. So yeah, I don't know how much this was, but I'll look at the prices. And then one of these seam rippers for sewers, if you love sewing. So all of this came out to, with my daughter's stuff, $60. So yeah, basically $2 each. One, the pencil sharpener, this one was $5, $4.50. Okay, that was the most expensive one. All the rest of them were about $2.25 to $2.50. Okay, that was a steal of a deal. So this one was $2.50. This is a lace tabletop with a spider web for Halloween, and I'm gonna put that on my table in the patio, which is great. So yeah, I got a lot of goodies at Daiso for cheap. And I'm telling you, I just, I love going there. Daiso has more of choices than Tokyo Central. I didn't really buy anything there. I did buy a Totoro bag, and I'll show you later. But yeah, in terms of art, they have a huge, substantial collection of pens and pencils. And also, like, I will show you in the videos that I'll upload with this after. They have substantial notebooks, paper, and art and craft things. Like I said, I got my sewing stuff there, and it was like $2.50. So how can you beat the prices, especially if you go on Amazon? You can't get that. So Daiso, yay! You guys are rocking. I can't wait to go back and see what the updates are after this year. So anyways, I will see you guys later. I hope this video finds you well. I hope that you subscribe if you're a new subscriber. If you're thank you for joining and following my journey on art therapy. I definitely appreciate all of you and sticking with me for like a decade. I'm not kidding. I just realized that my videos were like almost, gosh, 2013, even before that. I will have to look at the historic uploads. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I will share more on the art side, but I've got to go. See you guys later. Bye. I figured out a way to show you. So this is what it looks like, and it red and green. Okay, let's try it out. So I got a lot of things today from Daiso. Mostly sewing kits, tape, and pens. So we're in Tokyo Central now, and I'm looking at Korean makeup. This is my favorite. What is this called? It's called ramen. These are so good, but I don't know if I need them. Okay, we're gonna go in the pen and stationery section. Thank you. These are like $30. Oh my god. It's a backpack. It's $31. I think I have this. Not sure. This is $14. I think. No, $15. I always say these things. I want to make my own, and then I don't. It's a little dairy cafe shop, a cute New York cafe shop, and a little puppy's villa coffee shop on the bottom, and they live upstairs. That's so cute. Gosh. Little library, post office, miniature houses. And I think those are $52, by the way. I would get this one. Would be worth more my money. This is worth more my money than this. Because it's just so small. That's all I can say. This is great. Could be a lunchbox, pencil box. $23. Like $23. God, look at these mini pouches. So cute. I love the cat feed. Makes me want to get a cat. Oh, look at these cute little cat mini sets. Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm gonna make my own. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, notebooks. $7.99. Okay, let's look at this. Inside is just craft paper. Oh my god, you guys. Guys, that's a lot for craft paper. $3.99, okay. And I make these, y'all. I make these, oh my god, $4. Campus, $7. This is cute notebook, $7. Guys, this is a lot of money to me. Okay, this is cute. Campus binder. This is cute. I'm getting hot, guys. Okay. I like really like this. It's so cute. I'm really stuck in this aisle. Let's move. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look at this. $70, y'all. But look at inside. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's a sweet shop. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is $70. That's so cute. But look, different types. Different types. $70. Yeah. It's a bit much. Okay, these are cute. Socks galore. They're $4. About all of them are $4. So cute. Sushi erasers. $8. Phone keychain. Cute. Can you see that? Sorry. Phone keychains. Cute. Oh my god. So cute.